we are together. Let us either convert these people forcefully, or we kill. If they refuse, we kill them. And that proposal will be sweet, will be tasty in the ears of this Kanuri. I'm giving example. Will be tasty, will be very nice in the eyes or in the ears of the Kanuri Muslims. They will say yes. They will push them. Say, look, the Quran said this: either you are a Muslim or you are not. The same thing that Uthman Dan Fodio did when he was preaching hatred to the sons, to the children of Yunfa, the king that time, the Hausa king that time. Oh, your father is flying a national flag instead of flying Allah's flag. Why? Either you are Muslim or you are not. They put enmity between using that Islamization. So the Muslim indigenous population, they will love it and say, these people, now wow, it's better we convert all these people, because it will be advantageous to us. It will be our own ideology. They will follow. Do you understand? Now they will use them and instigate violent jihad. They call it Islamization. The indigenous people that are also following the Fulani, they call that are Muslims, they are happy. Now, do you know what? When they finish killing all those indigenous non-Muslims, or converting them, or subduing or subjugating them, now they will turn around against the Kanuri Muslims, as I give example. The Kanuri Muslims will be there. Okay, now we are, everything is okay now. So this is our land. So make me now the king, as we have killed that non-Muslim Kanuri. Make me, I should be the king of the Kanuri people. Do you know what? The Fulani will turn around and say, do you think that we come here to play? They will turn around and slaughter these people. Those people that help them. Now that is where they Fulanize everything now. First of all, they use Islamization to deceive fellow Muslims that are non-Fulanis. I don't know. This point I'm making is very, very important for people to understand it. Whenever people come on air or even in Nigerian television start saying they are Islamized, they want to Islamize Nigeria. Do you know it is irritating to let's say a Yoruba Muslim, let's say what do you call it, Okene Muslim from Okene, who is also a Biafran. It will be Idoma Muslim. It will be irritating to his ear. It will make them to hate you. Say, look, what type of Islamization? Because it is their religion. It is what they want for their religious ideology to be supreme. Do you understand? When people come on air in Nigerian television and say, the Fulani, they want to Islamize us. They are even drawing a wedge between other non-Fulani Muslims. They are playing to the gallery of the Fulani. I want people to understand it. Sometimes I want to bring something to the grassroots so that you understand. So that people should reason it very, very well. When you come on air, you say they are trying to Islamize us in Nigeria. For example, let's say Idoma Muslims that are Biafrans also, but they are they are Muslims. Some. What do you think he will say? He will say, boy, stop that nonsense. What is Islamization? You are making him, pushing him even to the Fulani. And secretly, in their preaching, in their mosques, they will be preaching that, look, Allah says it's better for all of us to be Muslims. all those unbelievers that are making all these rubbish statements, that is why they are infidels. So they are drawing the non-Fulani Muslims to their side. You understand? That is the reality. But when it comes, when now it's better when you say Fulanization. That is the correct statement and word. Fulanization. So that all these non-Fulani Muslims will also be alienated from the Fulani. Because none of them wants to be Fulanized. You let them know that no, Nigeria is not being Islam. It is Fulanized, but they are using Islamization in order to gather people, in order to gather the Muslims, other non-Fulani Muslims. Because Fulani, they are very few. I say they are very, very few in Nigeria, very few in number. Do you understand? They are very few. So, we should be very wise in the choice of words. Because this is why this hallowed platform is being instituted by our leader. So that all these little things that matter a lot, we call it little, it doesn't matter, maybe you think it doesn't matter, but that is the bedrock of the problems. You understand? And when we start understanding all these games, the Fulani games, that is where, this is why they hate our leader, Mazi Johnathan. Because he started revealing their secrets. Things that ordinary indigenous population, Nigerians, don't care. So he will bring it and analyze and tell everybody what is behind that, why they are doing the Fulani, they are doing this. And people's eyes become open. So this is the same way I am telling you, Nigeria is not only Islamized, they are Fulanizing Nigeria through Islamization. Do you understand? When they that military commodore, Navy commodore, when he revealed that in every in every military barrack, every Friday Jumat, that is Friday prayers, that the gates are thrown open. Do you think that the gates are thrown open? When the gates are thrown open, they discriminate. They say, no. If you only Fulani enter, Fulani Muslim, come and pray. No. In Ibadan, in even Obinze, in every part of Nigeria, he said it. It's an insider. So, do you think that if Igbo Muslim that is going to pray, they will tell him, no, you are an Igbo? No. Do you see, in that, they have sense of belonging that, all of us, we are Muslims. We are fighting against infidels. Now, when they capture the minds of other indigenous population that are Muslims, to deal with non-Muslim indigenous population, once they have finished, they will start dealing with the indigenous population that are Muslims. It will be easier for them. That time, even the non-Muslims that are brothers to these Muslims, they will no more care to even help their brethren, because they say, these people, you people help in subjugating us with the Fulani. That is the tactics of the Fulani right from time. If you understand, this is their tactics. The conquest of Hausa is a typical example. Ottoman Danfodio used Hausa to conquer Hausa. The same way the Europeans use the Africans to conquer Africans. I'm saying this every time here. That this world is about exploitation. If you cannot do, other people do. It's allowed in this world. As far as you can get away with it. That is the rule of the world. That is why we have powerful people. Powerful countries. As long as you are busy building yourself, enriching yourself individually, Other people are building their countries to be powerful. Powerful because they know that you go big. Once a country is powerful, each person is powerful. Every citizen is powerful. Do you understand? That is why you cannot, you don't dare, joke with American citizens in any part of the world because their country is powerful. But if you are an individual that is powerful, maybe you are wealthy, and you are from a very miserable country like Nigeria, who cares about you? Who cares? Do you know that Dangote doesn't even travel with Nigeria passport? He said it one time. The embarrassment he gets at the airport points of entry. No matter that he is the richest person in Africa. I don't know whether he is still, according to Forbes, but I think he is. He is a very powerful person, very wealthy, but coming from a very shit hole. That is a thing. So you individually, your wealth doesn't matter anything. As far as you don't contribute, as far as your country, your nation is not wealthy, you are still poor. If Dangote, for example, uses a Nigerian passport, for example, and lands in Japan, they will, even the person stamping him in, he will look at, Nigeria, very, very poor country, very poor. He will be looking at him with that eye. Do you understand? He will be looking at him with that eye. I think one time, what is the name of this woman? This Oprah Winfrey. I think she was in Switzerland. He wanted to buy, they say Russia profiling. It's true, but they never try to have the permanent cure. He went inside the shopping center to buy bags, handbags. He just saw handbags and entered. And the people they saw her as a black person, maybe from one miserable African country like Nigeria. So he saw the bag that is hand. He said, "Please, can I see that bag?" The shop attendant, he said, "It's a girl." He said, "Hey, look at he said, this one is too costly for you. Take this one. Take this one. This one is like your type, as an African." He looked at her as an African, but he's an American. But he saw her, he's a black person, they see her as an African. I think that bag is around, that handbag, around 100 or 200 and something $1,000 or euro, something like that. Or Swiss, yes, dollars, converted to dollars. So they are telling her, "Please check this one here. You just take it. It's around $10,000. So you miserable Africans, can you pay this one?" And Oprah Winfrey was mad. He said, "I need that one." Before the shop owner came out and saw her and recognized her and said, "My goodness me," because she recognized her as a TV show woman. Do you understand? What if you're a billionaire in your country, they don't know you, nobody know you? They will humiliate you and you will cry inside. They don't know that you can buy the whole shop, even if it is $100 million, you can buy it. Buy all of them. But they are looking at you because of the way they look at your countries. Do you see the reason why we must sacrifice everything in order to make sure we build a civilization? That is what the Europeans did, and that is why they are reaping the fruit today. When black Africans are busy collecting money, selling their brothers, collecting individual wealth, aggrandizement, they don't know that they are indirectly selling themselves also. Do you understand? Europeans, we are busy building a civilization that today they are proud of. If a homeless person, for example, a homeless idiot that is an American citizen, Let me give you this example. Just a homeless idiot that doesn't have anything, is sleeping on the street. By luck, somebody just bought him ticket. He said, okay, go any place you want to go outside America. He said, okay, I want to come to Africa. Let me go to Kenya, for example. Maybe they gave him pocket money, $1,000, everything dash, or through small lottery he won. He was a homeless person in America, a non-entity. But immediately he lands at the destination. Only opening that American passport, he will be respected. They are not respecting him per se, but the country he is bearing their passport. Do you see the beauty of it? Do you see the reason why Biafra is more than any of us? Do you understand that? Do you see it? Do you see why Africans are suffering? Because they are busy enriching themselves, thinking that it is the right thing to do. That is why I say it is primitivity. When there is no light, people are not enlightened. That is why they behave in a primitive manner. The Europeans, they open their eyes at the early time, and they understand the secret that look, in order for us to command respect, we must be in bunch. We must sacrifice our personal gain in order to make sure that we build a viable civilization that people will be respected. And today that is what is happening. That is why they are respected everywhere around the world. Africans loot more, Nigerians loot more, their politicians loot more, but they have less respect. There is a Zita Tahiru Jega, one person that was confessing. They always confess because he said, I'm tired of rigging election. I think he said this, I think either last year or last 2 years, something like that. I'm tired of rigging election. I'm confessing that I rigged the election for my party. Do you understand? And it's an INEC officer, INEC chief. Somebody in charge that's supposed to, who is in charge that's supposed to make sure that the elections are free and fair. But he is the person, he is confessing. He confessed, and people will leave him now. It's okay. He have confessed. He's an old man. Let us respect old age. He say, they ask him, you rig the election? He say, yes, I rig the elections, but I'm tired of it because we cannot continue like this. And they say, I am tired of anywhere I travel to as a Nigerian, they look at me as a criminal. Did you see? He said it pump and plain. He's a big man, a politician, a respected person in Nigeria. But he said it. He said, I am tired. Anywhere I travel to, if I travel outside Nigeria, I'm bringing out my passport, they don't care. They are looking at me as a criminal. So I'm tired of that. So that's why I'm changing. I'm confessing so that we do the right thing. Nigerians, they don't understand what it means to fight for a nation. They don't understand the importance of a viable civilization. That is why everybody wants his own. He entered the church, that the Jew is going on private jet in the midst of millions of miserable people, and he is happy about it. He is happy every day he come out, he lies to people. He is very, very happy. It makes him feel fine. That God, don't worry, angel of God will send a alert to your account. He is very happy about it. Deceiving the gullible. People that genuinely trusted on him as a man of God, he is happy deceiving everybody. So that he become a tree that makes a forest. That is why when I look at the wickedness of black race, their wickedness is thinking. You say, no, he's doing something, helping this, and once you hide the truth from people, you are as evil as anything. You know, I'm saying this, I say I will be brief. That is it. I will talk about the topic of my submission is about ideology, ideological cohesion and consistency. I'll be very brief, even outspoken, because I want to hear from our people.
Did you see
our leader is in an enemy territory? Every one of us wants our leader to be out, a genuine Biafra, not even only indigenous people of Biafra, a genuine Biafra wants our leader, because he started this movement. He made sure that we have ideological cohesion and continue being consistent. That is why I say the topic of my submission today says ideological cohesion and consistency. You know, sometimes people say something that sometimes if I reason it used to baffle me. You know, you see some people saying, we don't need talk on Radio Biafra. What we need is action. There is no way you can have action without ideological cohesion. And the only way Biafrans can have this cohesion is through this Radio Biafra, London. That is what our leader saw, and he instituted it, the first thing. Because let me tell you, before, what is the ideology of our people, Biafrans? Let me say Igbo people. When I say Igbo, don't think that is only this, people say Anambra Imo, this and that. No. The whole Biafrans are Igbo. The Fulani, they call you, whether you are from Isoko, whether you are Yoruba. Outside Biafra land, once Fulani see you, they call everybody Igbo. When they slaughtered the people, when they slaughtered those 1966, do you think it's only they will come and choose you, say, okay, say, what is your name? Before they kill you. No. Go and listen to the account of our second in command. Go and listen. Philip Effiong, General Philip Effiong. He said normally he is not an Igbo man, normally per se. But they look for him to kill him. They killed many Ibibio. You know why we cry about we Igbos being killed? It's Biafrans in general. Even, do you know that even they killed some Yorubas also during that time in the north? Do you know that to some extent? Because until they clarified, Awolowo started clarifying, saying no, Yorubas are not Igbo. They were calling every Southerner Igbo that time. Now they are every Biafran, whether you are Yoruba, whether you are even Edo, even Bini, they call you Igbo. In the north, it's reality, it's true. It's when you start clarifying, you say, no, I'm not. No. You know, in violence, you cannot even clarify. Before you know, your head is chopped off already. So when I say Igbo, you are involved. You are involved. Don't think that what you are saying, I'm not Igbo. I am this and that. You all are classified as Igbo. Let me tell you. So our leader, he instituted this platform because he knew that this is the basis for ideological cohesion. Before Radio Biafra London, I want people to call, because I want people to call and tell me what was our ideology even that time. And how do we propagate our ideology? You see that none. Nient. Nothing. We are just living by the day. Anything Nigeria, how far Nigeria, wow. What go to our is it Igbo World Igbo Congress or what is your ideology as a people? The same way they will have their own private ideology. You see them telling you about how Nigeria, they want to make Nigeria a heaven on earth. They don't have any other thing except Nigeria. And the Fulani people, the Fulani Caliphate, they are laughing at them. They say these are the perfect slaves. There was no ideology. That is why everybody do as you want. From where there is this ideology propagated? Nowhere. Is it in meeting no money? Waiting for next meeting, or the person that his wife will born, so that I got or for funeral. Uniform. Wow, you know. That is all for a people. Sometimes if I start reasoning all these things, I become ashamed. I'm telling you, I become ashamed. Whereas other people, like the Fulani, they have their strict ideology. And where do they propagate it? Mostly they propagate it in the mosques. That is it. In our ideology, we have no cohesion. No ideological cohesion until the arrival of Radio Biafra London. That is why this platform, we don't joke with it. People don't understand why we are protecting it jealously. Because this is a place where we continue maintaining ideological cohesion and consistency is from here. Do you understand? You know, during the war, Radio Biafra was on 247. You know, 247. Why? In order to continue propagating the ideology of Biafra. That on other number we are winning. That is how it's supposed to be. But today it pains me to see even people, many of Ipob, they don't even listen to Radio Biafra any longer. They have outgrown it. Sometimes I say, what type of people are these? What type of people are these? Do you know in the Bible, the Israelis were trained in order to memorize the Torah. To the extent they even carry an effigy of it, or how can I take the Torah itself on the hair, in the forehead, as a sign. You should never forget it, because that is the basis of your ideological cohesion. You see how? Make sure you recite it, make sure you cram it on the head. If you born a child, if any children you born, make sure that you make them to recite and cram everything. The people that are practicing this today religiously are Muslims. I'm assured, I'm telling you. Prophet Muhammad, he was told to recite according to the story. Recite it. That is why they recite Quran, recitation. Ikra, recite. Read it and bear it in mind. You know, that is why they do even competition for Quranic recitation even all over the world. They train their people, they train their children, make sure to read Quran in Arabic. They got all these things from the Jewish religion. Exactly. Even the way they pray, facing Mecca. Jews pray facing Jerusalem. That bound exactly the same thing. So this is the basis of ideological cohesion and consistency. Other people have it, but we have none. Is it in our religion? Are you going to tell people, look at in Christianity in our land today? It become, instead of being a basis of ideological cohesion, it become a basis of ideological differences and being falling into pieces. You see Jehovah's Witness, they tell you, hey, my brother, me are not there for this Biafra struggle, because I'm not into the struggle of world government. Sometimes when I see people speaking, I'm watching, you don't know, I'm watching ignorance in front of me just talking. I'm not interested in world government, struggle for world government. That is what he will start quoting for you what his own Bible told him. But this is the person that goes to work. This is the person that needs, he pays bills. He puts on electricity, he needs electricity, which is in the world. It's of the world. He enters car, he does anything. He don't know that all these things you are doing is controlled by the policies of that system you are trying to remove yourself from. It's a pure ignorance. Complete, pure ignorance. Now you meet another denomination, you will be preaching another thing. There is no cohesion, no consistency ideologically. Everybody is preaching what is good for him to make money, for him to be able to control his own crowd, to be different from others in our land. And our land, we are in pieces ideologically. We are just like sheep that have no place going, without shepherd. Everybody just do as you want. If it is going to not is good for you, do. And the enemy took advantage of it. Do you understand what I'm saying? I'm talking about ideological cohesion and consistency. As I said, some people ignorantly, they have outgrown listening to radio. They say, every time talk. You don't know that it is through this talk that even that is the reason why you are even listening a bit. You don't know that. That is the reason why. Because we need to maintain our ideological cohesion. When the Fulani, they are preaching, they have ways of maintaining their cohesion, in as much as they have their radios. Because generally they were speaking now, they have they are speaking, and in their mosques, anything they speak there, they say amen to it. It doesn't come out. It's not like so-called Christianity in our land. You can't control anybody, because everybody believes that you have right to do anything you want. God is in your heart. Nobody should be forced. They don't know that this system, this ideology was being put in Christianity. When the Europeans hijacked Christianity from the Jewish, it wasn't like this. It wasn't voluntary like this. The Europeans use it to conquer nations. This Christianity you are looking at as harmless. They committed more atrocities than Islam committing. If I say it, I will stay off controversy, but it will be for another day. One day I will bring out things that will baffle you in Christianity. This one you are saying, if they slap you, so put the other side, and they people that are saying this, you don't ask them, why don't you go to Afghanistan to preach? Why don't you carry that your fiery Holy Ghost this thing, go to Saudi Arabia and preach? Gather people on the street and preach. One person will just detonate a grenade and you there you are, finished. All these people, they go to some sports and they do miracles, they do this and that. Go to the hard sports and let's see. Let us stop allowing ourselves to be deceived. Christianity committed more atrocities before God and man in its history. You don't know what it did. They used the name Christianity. They used Christianity because it wasn't the original. Europeans hijacked it and politicized it in order to maintain their own dominion and their own system. Now we have Radio Biafra. This is the only place we can at least tell our people to maintain our ideological cohesion and consistency. When anything is going wrong, we come here, we tell you, no, this is not the way our leader put it. This is not the way we should do it. It is guiding us, but it is a pity. Do you understand what I'm saying? Do you understand? So what am I trying to say? The Fulani, they can, they go to the mosques. They have preachers, because since the conquest of the Hausa land, They instituted their own people, Fulanis, as preachers, sheikhs, as traditional rulers in many parts of the north. So they are the people preaching. And if they are preaching to both Fulani Muslims and non-Fulani Muslims. That is where they take their mindset. Falsely giving them sense of belonging. All those non-Fulani. Thereby, but they know what they are doing. The Fulani, their best smartness is to reserve their language for themselves. And now they learn Hausa. Ottoman Danfodio. Let me tell you, he's a very wise person. They are very wise. I must be honest with you. Things that they did, when you study things, the way they conquer, and you see our people, even so-called intellectuals, they cannot even try that type of thing. They will not have that type of brain. Do you think it is easy when you subjugate the people, you still enter and learn their language? Do you think it is easy? Do you think it is easy? To some people, they would have said, let us even kill their language at a time. And there they will not understand that it will backfire. This Fulani, they used to look beyond 50 years. They will look beyond, they will look beyond time and say, look, they have similarity in their conquests and politics with the Europeans. I must be honest with you. The more you study them, the more you become bewildered at how politically smart they are. Look at what Ahmad Bello, Ahmad Bello told the British, I don't want to be part of Nigeria. We are not going to be part of Nigeria. The Britain started begging them. Say what? Because they see in them people that can collaborate. You understand? People that can collaborate, people they can use in order to subjugate others. Now, Ahmad Bello started giving them conditions. If you want us to be here in Nigeria, first of all, our king will be in control of the religion of the whole country and the traditional way of life, the culture of everybody. Britain say, we give it, don't worry, we'll give it to you. Imagine it is Azikiwe that was going and they asked him, what do you want, what will be a condition? First of all, he will say something about himself first. I want to have, the highest building in every part of Nigeria. I want to have a house, a real mansion in England. He would be selfish. I'm just giving you example. But they asked this man, they asked Ahmad Bello, he started giving them condition, and that condition is why Nigeria is where we are today. He said that, look, the northern Nigeria should not be only the core north. You must include the middle belt to be part of north, so that our population, you rig our population. For this falsehood, so that everything, power will belong to us. And they agreed. Do you understand? Imagine Azikiwe, he want to be a president, only to answer that name. It doesn't matter what it takes him. Only a president of a country. And they say, okay, they give him empty drum. Empty drum. I remove anything inside, everything inside. What do you want to be as a president? It's, so that I'll be answering His Excellency. You give me limousine, I'll be on limousine. Britain say, okay, if it's one limousine you want, you need, Abi, we'll give you 5. Don't worry. We'll give you 5. Whereas his fellow are asking condition things that will make them to be superior to others as a people. Do you see the difference? Because their great-grandfather Ottoman Danfodio laid down something, and they have been working towards that ideology, dipping Quran inside the Atlantic Ocean. It has been their focus. They have been preaching it in their mosques. I will ask, if you call today, I would like you to tell me what was our ideology as Biafrans before the advent of Mazi Johnathan. Have you heard of any ideology, anything, any focus we have as a people, apart from anything Nigeria? Because anytime you ask about Nigeria, Nigeria, we tomorrow we go better, let us vote. But the Fulanis, they were secretly working towards their own ideology. Remember, ideology is a system of ideas and ideals, especially one which forms the basis of economic or political theory. Without ideology, you can, as a people, you can never have economic or political theory. That is why we Biafrans, we are we are scattered because there is no ideology. We are just like sheep without shepherd. Do you understand? Because ideology forms the basis of economic and political theory through which people walk. Now, when you are working towards that theory, you practicalize it. It becomes a focus. The Fulani ideology has been to deep Quran, that is to conquer, and they maintain that ideological cohesion and consistency right from time. They use others. They use other ethnicities, calling it Islamization. We are Islamizing the infidels. It is in the Quran. Now, people will join them. Do you see what is ideology? They will preach it in their mosques. They will not come out to tell you what they say. They will preach it in their mosques and say amen. Do you understand? What was our ideology as a people before the coming of Mazi Johnathan? It's a very great question I want people to answer. If you know, tell me. What was our ideology? If not to go and make money. Oh boy, now go and make money. Go to Lagos and make money. At least start bringing goods. There is no cohesion, no ideological cohesion, nothing. Do you understand? It is a very big shame for people to neglect even this Radio Biafra, this hallowed platform. It is a shame for people not to understand that Mazi Johnathan, he came and instituted ideological cohesion and consistency, through which we must be focusing and working towards that focus. That is what it means. Had it been we had this thing, had it been we were opportune to have this even before the war wouldn't have stopped. People would have even entered into bush, continue fighting, and by now we would have been free. But because our people are easily, there is the one thing I found out with our people is we are easily deceived. We are not consistent. You will see somebody now, he will come, when he listens to Radio Biafra, our leader will talk something. Our Radio Biafra, he will hear something, real preaching from Radio Biafra. The preaching of salvation and liberty. Now he will go and listen to gossip. After you see him, he become confused. This become confused. So you will see that he is not consistent. These are people that don't, they don't believe one thing. They always try to, move from one place to another. People being pushed by wind. You understand? That is why, when you are reading the book of Exodus, you are reading the lives of our people. People that always want to, what they are seeing is what matters to them. What they are seeing for now, for that time. Mercantile mentality. Aaron, where is that your person color guy? You say is the Moses. Where is he? He never perish. The preachers about God, this, where is that his God self? He never die. He never died throw away. I beg, make us another thing so that we can see, and the thing where we go home for hand first. When our leader before was abducted in 2015, That was the talk of many people. We are a leader now. He never quench. They don't kill him. They will kill him now. And they laugh. These are Biafrans laughing at their misery, their own misery, making jokes of their future out of ignorance. The same way the Jews they did during the time of Moses. Where that Moses? Where is him? I bet if you know do something for us now to see and call, at least make you hold us, make you lead us. We will tear your head. No. Do you know what Aaron suffered? Do you know what when we are reading it, we don't even understand. We think it's light. Do you know when a group of people, when a population will stay up, maybe they wanted to kill Aaron because he's there with them. The same way people are talking now. Oh, DRS. Oh, this and that. Oh, where are you? Oh, this thing you are doing. The same thing, exactly the same thing. Exactly. And you carry the Bible when you are reading it. You don't even compare it to what you are doing, to our own situation today. He said, our people, they defined their characters. I know it is our people. I'm telling you, the way it is them. Because that is the way they behave. They forget easily. They forget. If we not see Moses, I beg, make we take another thing. Why wouldn't they have told Aaron, okay, you are our leader, okay, continue the template of Moses? No. Because there are people there that will say, no, if I didn't see Moses, I will never obey any other from any other person. Who is Aaron to come and tell me anything? It's Moses that we love, and he's no more there. He has gone and gone forever. He don't perish. So let us get something. It is you will call him God, and not they always need another thing. They don't know that not that they don't know, they knew. They forgot that Aaron was instituted there because of Moses. So respecting Aaron is also respecting Moses. Do you understand? Our people should be wise. We should be ideologically consistent and cohesive. Not today you are talking one thing, tomorrow is another thing. Today is a restoration of Biafra. Tomorrow you start saying nah. Because our people energy, we use eyes to count something. There are when we are little. Sorry to say, but I myself, I hate manual labor personally. In our family, I hate it. If we go to farm, they divide it. If it is to cultivate, I hate it. Immediately they give me my portion. I will look at it and say, when will I finish this thing? No, it's impossible. In short, I become frustrated. That frustration will reduce my strength even. You understand? Whereas others, they don't even look, they are doing before you know they have gone. That is how my mother used to beat me. Because say you used to look at the thing with your eye first, calculate, it's too big. That is what our people used to do. Some of our people, they will look at, Biafra. After they say, this Biafra self, let us tell ourselves the truth. The whole world is against us. How can we make it? It's better we go for better Nigeria. If Nigeria good, wow. That is when he is looking for any politician to come and talk to him, offer him anything. He will grab. That is how many of our people are. It's a pity. Ideological inconsistency and incoherency. The Fulani, do you think that it is by magic that they are where they are today in Nigeria? Ruling they are controlling everything. Do you think that it is magic? It is by being ideologically cohesive and consistent. They had difficulties. Sometimes so people will come, different things will happen, but they are not discouraged. They will be preaching to themselves. Their clerics will be in mosque preaching. Continue. It doesn't matter. Our forefathers, Ottoman Dan Fodio, do not forget his ideology of dipping Quran inside Atlantic Ocean. Please. They will be moving. 200 and something years today. Now they are in control of everything. Everybody. What can you learn from them? Or did you learn anything from them? Or you just are calling them names? No. I don't only call them names, but I try to study them and learn how they did all these things. And I found out that they are ideologically cohesive and they are consistent in what they are doing. It doesn't matter the difficulty. They are consistent. These are people that are they exhibit civilization, a type of civilization that is rare in black race. I'm telling you. Whereas others are looking for what they will get now. They are planning for even 100 years. How they will take over. Don't worry. It's a game of chess. Just like a game of chess. You move one foot soldier. Another one move horse. You move. You are, letter by letter. You might lose sometimes. You might lose some seed. You might lose some this and that. But at the end, you hear checkmates. That is what the Fulani are trying to do. We are revealing to you, it is important for us to be ideologically cohesive and consistent. Radio Biafra, you can never outgrow Radio Biafra. If you outgrow those people those people that don't listen to Radio Biafra, these are people that are always being blown by wind of gossip, because they are always looking for something to talk about. They don't listen to reasoning, enlightenment. What they look for is where to gossip, where to say but about DOS. There is atom of truth there. Now what that woman say about there is atom of truth there. This is only what they are looking for every day. They lack ideological cohesion and consistency. Do you understand? Anywhere they fly go, they'll be blown by wind of gossip. Inconsistency. They will come and start asking you childish question. But this this and that, and you start as teaching like a kindergarten. It's very big pity. It's a very big pity. If you ask, there's one story, one person I read, I think in social media. He said he chose his own people, the Fulani. It doesn't matter where they come from, because he never had this ideology of accepting the Europeans coming to show you your own brothers. I don't blame him. What do I say? We need to learn from these people. He said he chose his own, even if he's a Fulani from Sudan, he's his brother. Rather than taking a Yoruba as his brother, Ipob man as his brother, because they are forced to live in the same country. So I choose my own Fulani. Blood is thicker than water. I don't believe in all these European this and that. They come and amalgamate or force us to live together. Now we are not objects there. If you believe it, now we are their objects. You understand? And the man is right. Please stop being stubborn by saying that Radio Biafra, what are they going to talk again? Yes, we are not going to talk about anything again, but listen. You are going to church every Sunday. Some are going to church every day. What are you going to listen? Is it, since you have been going to church, where some people they cram even Roman 12:15. That Roman 12:15. They will preach it almost every Sunday. If they talk, they go the same place, the same Bible, which maybe you have read the Bible from Genesis to Revelation, maybe many times, but still you go to church and they are still preaching from there. Can't you reason? Why then do you go to school every day? Imagine Imagine you stopping school, say, oh boy, you cannot do everything, every time is the same thing. They are teaching you. What they teach you this year, if you go higher, the higher class, they have taught it people. Do you understand? They have taught it people. They start afraid teaching you. And people coming below you, behind you, once you go, the people they will see come and they will be teaching them the same thing. Let us stop deceiving ourselves. I say, let us call ourselves foolish, so that we, at least, when we recognize that we are foolish, now we start learning. We start learning the art of governance. We start learning the art of ideological cohesiveness and consistency, because we have known. Before now, what was our ideology? Go to every Igbo meeting around the world. Ask them, what is it that you are trying to what is your ultimate goal, your ultimate ideology in this organizing this meeting? And they will tell you about, what they will tell you? If any of our member has problem, we rally for help. Yes, it's right, it's good. That is not ideology. It's natural. Even without the meeting, you rally, you help brothers. Without even the meeting, we help ourselves. If any of our member, his wife or his dad or any of his sibling dies, we contribute money. There is an amount of money we contribute. It's right. But is that an ideology? That is not an ideology. And there it ends. If any of our member bears a child, we will go and he will cook and we will give him some gifts. Is that an ideology? No. That is brotherhood. It is that is how it's supposed to be. But what is the ideology? As a people, where are we moving to? That is the question I used to ask. Where are we moving to? Or are we just following Nigeria sheepishly? We don't have any other thing. The Fulani, they have their own thing. They are using Nigeria to deceive everybody. The Yorubas also, they have another thing. They have their own ideology apart from Nigeria. Now, what is our own ideology? That is why they call us, we are cement. In Nigeria, we are just like the cement, cementing every block. And you think it is praises. This is this. There are things that they are calling us. It's a very big insult before God and man. So we carry Nigeria for head, and we are perishing because of it. We are losing ourselves because of it. Whereas other people, they have reserve, they have their own thing, doing their own thing. They have the ideology of conquest. All we are doing is, what is your ideology? You say, oh boy, I want to go start bringing container from China. And you ask him, this is not an ideology. This is your personal thing. What do you think that is our ideology? Ask any Fulani man. They were trained, right from childhood in Nigeria, that about their great-grandfather, Ottoman Danfodio. The story, they know the story. You say, we are taking Nigeria is our own land. We are taking Nigeria. Sometimes I ask, why is it that these Fulani, foreigners, aliens are always in charge? In this world of today, indigenous population are not up to 700 million. You will go and Google it. Population of indigenous people all over the world. Why? The aliens are the ones that they leave their own land. They know the importance of the place they are, but the indigenous population that have been living there for donkey years, they don't even know what they have. They are misbehaving. Who is in America? The indigenous population, they are decimated in America. The Americas, not even only in North America. In the Americas, in South and Central America, all of them, they are relegated to the background. So I start asking myself, why are mostly the indigenous people suffering this? Because they were there sheepishly, no ideology. This is my land. This is my land. Now we get up. Only from out. Just go to every city. Every city. You see the main indigenous people there, they are miserable. Only when they come and this our land, our land. But you see things, the infrastructures, everything that have been built are built by mostly strange people that came from other places. Now you ask yourself, why is it so? The same way the strangers, the aliens, the Fulani aliens, they are there controlling the indigenous population in Nigeria. You know, take it to the locals. In Lagos, is it not Biafran properties make up? Is it more than 70%? What about other aliens? Now, what of the real indigenous Lagosian? You see them; they are living inside what do they call all this place? In the quagmires, in slums. But you will see them; they'll come and tell you the history of where they built Dodan Barak. He will tell you that that land there, it belongs to my great grandfather, but his great grandfather sold it. You see where he is living? He is living in a slum. Only that every time he's talking that land, my great grandfather uncle, where they build Central Bank now. That flyover now, pass through our life. He will tell you the history. But where are you now? I get them before, not the property. That is the same way. The same way aliens are always invading indigenous populations and controlling them. When I research about the indigenous population, I said, because I start asking myself, why is it everywhere? Indigenous population are being maltreated all over, everywhere. Aliens have taken over. Indigenous people are always talking, crying like rats. Crying, now we get this land, I beg, man, international community, come and help us. Always, everywhere. Because they have no ideological cohesion and consistency. They think that only owner of the land is enough. You don't know that the world is full of hyenas and lions. If you misbehave or fuck up, other people will come and take over. That is the rule of the world. Sometimes I keep on hammering on this. If you are condemning exploitation or deception or takia, why are you praising Jacob? Oh, the God of Israel. Do you know that Israel, Jacob, he deceived his brother in order to be where he is today. For you to be calling, oh, God of Israel. Sometimes we are foolish, honestly. We are ignorant. Sorry, we are ignorant. That is the right word. Ignorance. Esau deceived Jacob. Jacob deceived Esau, and Esau cried bitterly. The other day I mentioned. I say that the crying of Esau. Where did he lead him? Didn't God hear it? Even the Bible says, Esau cried bitterly, but the deal is done. Unless you rise up to do something, once you continue crying, God will even look at you as I say, what are these people doing? I give you a hand as I give the Fulani. Give you a brain as I give them. You have access to everything, even more than them. Now they plan their own thing, they maintain their ideology, and they are conquering and slaughtering you. Now you are calling me that have created everybody, given it's just like the law. Law is there for everybody. Opportunity is there for everybody in an equitable country. And you fail, you cannot pay your bills with all your hands and legs and your sense organs intact, you are not sick, and you start blaming the government. Are you not crazy? You are the cause. You understand? That is the way God is looking at this cry. You know, a time came, our leader came out and said, I don't want lamentation and crying again from Biafrans. It's enough. He's doing the doing. Those people that are doing it, they started from somewhere. They're Fulani. They have the same legs, the same brain, everything we have. They were mobile. They were mobile. Do you think it's easy for people to go to a country and enter into country's politics? Do you think it's easy? You think it's easy? How many countries, every country in this world, we are there? Do you think it's easy to enter people's whose country's political field? What I mean as a people. After you become as a people part, I'm not talking about individual, no. As a people. After now, the Fulani become part of part of the political players in that country. Do you think it's easy? It takes a lot of sacrifice. It takes a lot of planning, ideological consistency and cohesion. That is what it takes. Can you maintain it? You that wants anything that happen, hey, gossip now tosige ka sugar. Is that how you are going to maintain it? Just ask yourself, tell yourself the truth. Is that how you are going to do like the Fulani? Every time the anywhere the indigenous population occur, I say indigenous population about 300 to 400 million people only out of 8 billion population. You don't know that they are diminishing? Diminishing. That is it. Anywhere they are, they allow foreigners will come and take advantage. Anywhere. Don't you ask yourself why? The same way you go to Lagos and you see the buildings, everything there, most of the buildings are for foreigners, for women aliens. I mean non-Lagosians. Where are the Lagosians? The indigenous people. They are there. Go, you see them in slums, telling you big bogus stories of how their father owned the land in Murtala Mohammed Airport. It was part of that land was their grandfather, not even great grandfather, their grandfather. That is the only story you hear, nothing more. So it is high time we change our system. It is high time we change our way of thinking. Our leader is not here with us, but we must do everything possible in order to force our leader to be released. It is not by we don't beg them. Our leader must be released by fire, by force. That is what we are doing. This is where I'm going to stop. I will go on a few minutes breaks before I open my line. I'll be right back.
We fight together and show where we shall be. The more we fight together, the more we fight together and stronger.
One love, let's again, and we feel alright. One love, let's again, and we feel alright. Director is saying one love, Nnamdi is saying one love, alright. Give thanks and praise you for Kadiama, we feel alright. Saying let's again, Biafra, and we feel alright. Ipob and the Gala, one love. Shakir and the Banke, one love, alright. Give thanks and praise you for Kadiama, we feel alright. Cross it first is saying one love. Ipob is saying one love, alright. Let's again, Biafra, and we feel alright. What about the watcher? One love. What about Enugu? One love. Abia State, give thanks and praise you for Kadiama, we feel alright. Saying let's again, Biafra, and we feel alright. What about Anambra? One love. What about the Ebony, one love, alright. Let's again, Biafra, and we feel alright. Saying, you can some pretty copy, Kabiama, we feel alright. Saying, let's again, Biafra, and we feel alright. Biafrans are singing, one love, love, alright. Let's again, Biafra, and we feel alright. Biafran give thanks and pretty copy, Kabiama, we feel alright. Saying, let's again, Biafra, and we feel alright. Saying, give thanks and pretty copy, Kabiama, we feel alright. One love, one love. Let's again, Biafra, and we feel alright. One love, one love. Let's again, Biafra, and we feel alright. Director is saying, one love. Nnamdi is saying, one love, alright. Give thanks and pledge for Kabiama, we feel alright. Saying, let's again, Biafra, and we feel alright.
+1 213 328 6224. I repeat, +1 213 328 6224. Our WhatsApp and signal line is +61 405 142 547. I repeat, +61 405 142 547. I think I have a caller. But if you know, please, what was our ideology as a people? If you know, before the advent of Mazi Kanu and Ipob, can you tell me what was our common ideology? Please. Caller on WhatsApp, you are the first caller. And before I go, please, Abba radio station, Abba FM station, work is going on very hard on it. It will speak as soon as within few days. Caller on WhatsApp, welcome to the program. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, Mazi Johnathan. I think you can hear me clear.
Yes,
right?
The whole world is hearing. Please go on.
My name is Kanu, and we're calling from America, Spain. Simon is from Umaka is in Imo, Biafra, but I reside here. Giving me this opportunity to make Kabiama bless every Ipob family member all over the world. Take our leader anywhere he is, any intimidation, any right, okay, give him more courage. At last he'll back. He'll be alive to be Biafra.
Sir?
Our own Jesus to be alive. Our own Savior. I know a lot of things that is going on. Let him take it, because he said that he was giving birth for this mission to restore. See? Mazi, let me go straight to your point today. The answer to this categorically no, capital no. There was none. Before advent of Mazi Nnamdi and the Ipob, the appointed time came. There was none. It's just about what you read, things of this place, how they will look at you, maybe to take you home when you die. When they do party, when you have ceremony, they will come and spray money for you. Just okulele, anybody just finish. make your money, save interest. If you have anyhow, you are lucky. It depends how you lead you. You are lucky. Maybe be only you and your family and the very few people around you, and some politicians that go in there to become subservient to the foreigners and become the new colonialism in our land. That the nothing anything more except this. But I thank God that what we are doing is something like people in the book did those days. Because this stage where we are now, in it's like stage when the Israeli are those days, like what you pointed out, because God or where is that your leader is dead, is all this thing. We passed all this in 2016. Even when some of them that know us through the face of the zoo, even when they were destroying our tents, it was some Igbo Biafran was the one telling me they will kill Mazi Johnathan. I see some of them to do. Mazi, hear me.
Mazi, go on. Everyone is listening.
So, like what he said today, even now, as I'm talking to you now, I know some people, some course I do receive, because what I tell them is this: history will justify IPOB, and at last, the citizen of the Biafrans and citizen of Nigeria, which one will be best if Nigeria will exist more than that? It's still a challenge. But one thing I know is this: what we are doing, some of the zoo never believed that something like IPOB will stand. They never believed it. I could remember ending 2015, before Ojo Zokalo went to see our leader. There is a place we are. Issue of IPOB come out, people doing IPOB or something. Some talk about, we don't value what we have. To say their own opinions. Later they know I am part of it. That's why when I see what is going on, I say, so but I know in this struggle, anytime you bring your selfish interest on the struggle, that thing that brings it will bring it down. Anyway, anybody can be going on, a lot of flying on, but all these things have been predicted. Some people don't know why they are here. This is a spiritual movement. Mazi, thank you for your topic today. But something, I said this thing in Mazi Johnathan program, but I want you, because I know when you go through it, you understand what I mean more. Joe Biden is a very, would I call it a controversial statement or a new change or new step? He said the decision of pulling out in Afghanistan or to end the American military era in Afghanistan is to remake another countries. I don't know if you listen to his set of
is to do what? Is to do what? Go on. Is to do what? Please repeat.
He said the decision to put out to end American military era in Afghanistan is to remake other countries.
Okay, yeah.
So that what do we understand on it, and what can we make on it? Is it to come and occupy another area, or to do the things what American military for? Those days we watch American film, the action film, how they come and stay that we are enslaved, freedom.
Mazi, round up, please. Round up. We will analyze it. Everybody and anyone analyze on your own way. Round up, please.
Okay. So, well, let me end it up here because if you watch that film, Yellow Song, Born Through this act, you understand some of those things that is playing on now, but we know that they will come out, but victory will be ours at last. Thank you for giving me this opportunity. Biafra must be restored.
Thank you.
Almost
here, Biafra. Almost here, Biafra. Thank you very much. We must continue. I have calls that are coming in since on direct line flowing in, but once the call stops, they will stop also. And let me I have a report that Abba and Omoya FM will be speaking tomorrow. Abba and Omoya FM. Caller on direct line, please go. Caller on direct line. Can you hear me? Caller on WhatsApp, hold on, I'll come to you. Caller on direct line, please go on. Caller on direct line, can you hear? Caller on direct line, can you hear me? This line has... Go on. No, see, I don't know.
No ideology in our land.
Okay.
No ideology at all. Because for many donkey years now, what we are just running out is for our stomach. How we build mansion in our own.
Individual stomach, not collective stomach even. Everybody go to your own. If it means go and be a slave to any person. Nah, go on, my brother.
Yes, sir. Yeah, that's what we have been fighting for, our individual stomach. And the ideology we say that we have is that we carry the religion that the Europeans bring to us today. That's the ideology we are carrying in our land, in our head. We carry religion as if religion is more pure than a survivor of a race, or how a government can be better so that the race will survive for their own. No. What we are carrying is religion. That is why if we speak against what is happening, against somebody that is doing evil, hiding under religion, hiding under name church, you see that people will fight you. They will like to listen to reason. They will fight you because you mention one of them that are doing bad. That's why we are in dark maya. We are in blindness. Early age of every man. We are in darkness till today. Of who are in darkness. It's coming up with the Biafra that makes us to reason like human beings. Now, I myself, I can reason more than the so-called intellectual. Even though they claim that they know better than we do. I myself, I can reason more than them and analyze things more than them, because if you are not in spirit, you will know what we are seeing. We are seeing further than them. You see? That is why today, Ahmadike is the only man, the master that has come to deliver everybody. They should remember that it's only in this radio Biafra. It's radio Biafra that brought our Didiwa brought us up. It's the gospel of the redemption they had from our radio Biafra that made them to stand. Today, every people, every tribe in that zoo, even the middle belt, are standing up through the radio Biafra. Now, if you say you are listen to them, that means you don't know why you are here. Everything that has been discussed in Exodus, Mazi, it is is our character. That is the Biafran character, the Igbo man character. But our people read their character that have been described by the white man, but they don't understand. These are the character that the white people found in our ancient fathers, our ancestors, and they went and write it. And today they are calling the character of Moses, the character that are Moses people, what they did against Moses. That is our character that is describing. That our people don't know. They read, they don't understand. You see, they don't understand what they are reading. Mazi, that is it. Today, our leader have given us ideology. Fulani, sometimes our people say Fulani don't do anything. I tell that the Fulani, they are master planner. If I tell them Fulani don't do anything, do what they are doing. Even though the white people are giving them advice, it's not easy. Someone to give you an advice, and that advice, you use that advice successfully. Even in our land, whatever my leader has been teaching for many years now, how many people can come out now and say, this is what I have learned from the direction of the structure my leader have laid down for us to follow. Many are doing the way they like. They are doing how they want. Simple instruction, they cannot pay. But look at Fulani. More than 200 years ago now, they are going up for that. Lay this foundation. This foundation, they have been fighting tooth and nail, maintaining all the structure. Standing strong to today. That is why they need to try to conquer everywhere. And they are now out physically to say that this land belongs to them. But at a certain one Nigeria, they are gradually implementing their structure laid down by their great grandfathers from the produce. Physically, you are seeing them coming to take the land by fire, by force. Because you hold their hand and say that God will come from heaven and collect God from Fulani inside bush. Our leader today, Mazi Johnathan, is my savior. In my generation, is my savior. Because I don't know who is Moses. I don't know who I wish you are, but in my generation, I have seen savior that have come to deliver us from the hands of the killers, which is Fulani. Nobody else except him. He's my savior in my generation. And God will give him more power, more strength to defeat the enemy. Because today, he's holding the bull by his horn. Not easy. It's not easy.
Thank you, man.
Our people thought down on them. Like, these people are great master planner. They are moving. Keep moving. They are moving physically. Anyhow. Because that's the ideology, and they live in that ideology. But for we, our land are going slow. They have jammed rock. We will fight the last man standing. You can never take our land. We don't need any America, Germany, no. Because Afghanistan, Taliban, who help them today to take the land. They fight, they got the land. More than 50 years, it's not easy. Nobody helped them. They fight by themselves and get the land. Today they are in control. Mazi,
thank you.
I'm from Open Gaba. I'm signing from Kanu. Mazi, good night. Bye-bye.
Yeah, well, thank you. Thank you. Finally, your direct line is, I try to regulate the problem. I have a caller on WhatsApp. Caller on WhatsApp, thank you for holding on. Please start by telling us your name and where you're calling from, if you may. Caller on WhatsApp, you are busy listening to the radio to hear your distance from. Listen through the phone, please.
Are you getting me now?
Yes.
Hello? Okay. My name is because I want to talk to you. Hello?
Yes, go on, please.
Hello?
Yes, can you go on?
Okay. Hello, Mazi Johnathan. Okay.
Are you using earphone? Are you using earpiece? Are you using earpiece? Please, you remove it.
Yes, I'm using earpiece.
Please,
Yes.
go remove it and talk
remove
directly
it.
through the phone. It's disturbing.
Okay. Okay. Hello?
Yeah, go
Are you
on.
hearing me now?
It's better now. It's crystal clear.
Okay. I have removed the earpiece now. I've removed the earpiece.
It's okay. Go on. Listen.
Hello?
To talk through the phone. Stop listening to the radio or your listening device. Talk to me through the phone.
Okay. Okay, Mazi Johnathan, good evening. My name is Jude. I'm calling from Ezama.
You don't need to introduce where you are calling from. The days are evil, please.
Okay. I want to contribute to what you are saying on your topic concerning our ideology. You are very 100% right that we have no ideology before our leader Mazi Johnathan came into. Because if you look at what you were just saying this evening, and I was listening to you very well, frequently I've been listening to your messages every night, and I'm very happy, very, very happy in listening to you. Do you know any people that, like what you have said, that when they go into the mosques and they gave them an ideology, they came out together and they start acting on it? You said that when they were praying in their mosques, they look towards their area and they focus and the same thing happened to the Jewish people because they have an ideology. But we have no culture. Our culture has been decimated by these people. When the British came and they took away our right and the so-called Bible, these people, they believe in their forefathers' ideology, which is the Quran, and to what they are acting on. And because of this, now I've gone so far to the stage that you cannot tell them anything that they will do without not the Quran. Whether you are anywhere, as long as you worship Islamic man, you worship, you are a Muslim, they will continue to believe in the agenda of the Quran. I want to know why Ndibo, when Ojukwu was able to gather together Eastern region, because we were with one ideology as an Eastern people, and we come which is the Bible, which is the truth. But since they came and they took away that from us, and this so-called put to us, Jesus Christ said, and they got to tell us that if they give you the right to bring the right, forgive 75 times and all these things, and heaven is your home at last. Everything got wrong about Ndibo. But those days when we believe in everybody, we know who we are. We worship the same thing. We believe in the Jewish tradition, because when you look at the way they get back, the way we married, the way we do things, it was exactly like Ndibo. And when the British came, they knew that these people are people who migrated from all the way from Jerusalem to this place, and they now came. They took it. If you look at the first morning we were using that half hole, we see the star of David, the star of Solomon there, and brought it so-called amalgamation of Nigeria and bring us into this control, this quagmire called Nigeria, and they bring us together. I told some that I was thinking, I said, how can you say Ipob man, Hausa man, Yoruba man are the same? Just tell me. What religion is this? In the culture? Is it in the food? Is it in skill by religion or by religion? Our tradition has because we have left where we come. Since over 2 years now, I've understand who I am and I've stopped going to church. Do you see? Do you understand? I've been worshiping the way of my ancestors. I take my pitacola, I take my I took my everything, I took my wife, I give glory to the ancestors of the land. And my people here knows, if I tell you that A is A, A is A, B is B, is B, it's food for thought. That is what I live by. If you attack me and I look at this attack is coming to attack myself, I attack you back. I'm not going to wait for until when you tell me that when we get to heaven, we'll settle it. We settle it.
No, she will stop answering sheep.
We are going back.
We are not sheep. We should be lions. That is who we should be.
Yes, yes. So that was what I told them. And that is why you see most of our coordinators, when like in the area where I am here, before the NSAS, when we go to meet people, we're talking about what they will get with the Biafra community. This is not who we are. In freedom fighting, you don't talk about what you will get. It's what you offer, what you give. That's what they call about freedom. I said, but when you come here, you are telling me about what you will get. You see, I said, and you people already. That is why when NSAS came in our own district here, in our own area here, we could not be able to do anything because everybody was having a selfish interest. So our coordinator to me, I was telling me, say, what you were saying. I said, no, in this place, I hear to come and debate on what we get. It is what you give, not what you get. It is what you give. Like our leader now, Mazi Johnathan, has given all it takes. I don't know what people expect. I listen to their most of the time when they call you. They'll be talking about it's the Messiah that will come from heaven and come and shoot gun for you. Now it's under detention, under the detention of the DSS of Fulani people. And now you are telling me that we should wait for America and Britain and wait for this thing. Why we have to start from our own territory here and start dealing with these people? Start dealing with them. Do you know how many years I've stopped having relationship with the so-called Fulani? Because I've been to Mauritania, I know what like you were talking about Guinea the other day, Guinea Conakry. How they could not allow a full animal to be there. I've been to Guinea, Kundara. I was in Guinea. I know what you were talking about. I said, yes, you are in line. These people, as long as you are not bowing down to worship Allah, you are not their brother. And if you are not the first class citizen of worshiping Allah, maybe you enter the region by the doorway. The day they want to do sacrificial, you will be the sacrificial lab because they knew that you are not infidel, that you are not complete Muslim. So I want our people here that we should wake up and ready to look at these people as an enemy, and that is what Judaism is practicing, because that is why I worship now. In Judaism, tomorrow is Sabbath, and as we are going to the synagogue tomorrow, I'm going there as I'm worshiping Yahweh Yeshua, calling upon Elohim. I'm still worshiping like Nehemiah did. When you come into the place, we will leave that Torah. We will kill you first, as long as you are not part of us. We will bury you alive. After we bury you alive, we should go back there and still worshiping Yahweh. And that is what they do in the Muslim. When they go to mosque today, that is demon. They carry knives. They carry God. They go into mosque and pray. Go there and tamper them. Where they do allow. Look at what happened in Libya. When they fought war in Libya, as they're finishing on Juma, they will carry that thing gun to go and meet Gaddafi. But over here, we'll be finding Jesus Christ. I told someone, I said, who is Jesus Christ? Christianity, is it your father religion? Before the British came, before the white came, what was your father practicing? What was your mother practicing? What is religion? Religion is all about the Ezioku truth, which is what we do before. Before we don't sell, we don't buy. I told somebody the other day, I said, do you know why all our fruits, all these things, PS, they are going down? Because before they don't sell it, we give it out with trust. But now we have started selling all these things. That is why these things are given away. Spiritually, they are not coming back again because Chineke he don't want us to sell it. He wants us to have share way. The same Nnamdi Kanu has come to sacrifice himself. Look at Chugane father's money. Took his energy to run this Biafra race. Nnamdi Kanu is doing the same thing. Then one if you come and be telling me, my brother, not to waste too much time. You see these people. I gave her. I know him. Purpose of the man is a 419. Give me that. And I know him very well. Was working with Maurice Ibekwe. He's a frauder, a complete criminal. Before he became the governor, I told him when he was going there, I said, this man being to go governor of Imo State, taking away here and said, now the people are saying same thing. I was saying, where is it today? I told them wrong cannot make right, but all of them they will go down.
Thank you, Mazi.
I told them all of them they will go down. So Katuko Kiabema Gosiegi, Yeshua, Elohim Prumi, continue to give you strength and grace. So we continue. We will see Biafra. Oh, people that will die is people that don't believe in Biafra. We will see Biafra. Biafra is coming out. We will see it. And we will leave here to celebrate Biafra. In the name of Chuko Kiabema Prumi. He said.
Thank you very much. We must continue. You know, what we are saying here is, we want you to, whatever we say, you go and reason about it. Do not reason out of, is it sentiments? No, control your sentiments. And you do something. Caller, I have a caller on WhatsApp. Caller on WhatsApp, can you hear me?
Yes, good evening, Mazi.
Welcome to the program.
Yes, Mazi, my name is Kelechi. I'm calling from Senegal. Please, Mazi, there is a question. Please, I want to ask you. Please, Mazi, the question is like our brother now, Uchemefo. Uchemefo is a hardcore Biafran. Uchemefo know the penury. You know the destruction. You know the starvation. You know everything that our people is going through now in Biafra land. Uchemefo knows everything that concerns Biafra.
Why do you continue mentioning Uchemefo's name? Please.
Yes, please.
If I might beg you.
To ask you. Now, this particular Uchemefo now. This guy, if you're talking about money, Uchemefo has money, he has car, he's contented and satisfied. Then I want to know, what is the problem? What Fulani? Because this guy now, he's one of the people that endanger some of our people, and they take this restriction of Biafra along. Then what exactly? What Fulani used to give these people? that they will turn around. They forget everything, the distortion, the penury, the death for people, everything they will.
First of all, can I come in here, please? Because I'm surprised you just start mentioning Uchemo for asking. I'm coming.
One more question.
Wait, just hold on. You're on what's
okay,
up?
Sir.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, you ask a question about Uchemo, for which I'm not him. It's him that you're supposed to ask. That is number one. Number two, if I may, had it been you put your question in a more general way, it will be more understandable. That some of all these people that are being deceived, or that are going one way or the other out of our focal ideology, what is the Fulani giving them? Now, dear, I will answer you. I will say this. Listen. If people are saying Fulani give you this and that, I don't believe it. I don't believe it. Honestly. Whatever they are giving to you is what has been your heart desire right from time. You know, people. You know, there are people that are rich, but they are not contented with what they have. They are not wealthy. We call them Ndiokpa. People think that only Ndiokpa is people that are hungry. No, that is why sometimes if our people give excuse, in this country now, things are too bad, so our people, they are deceiving them, giving them 1,000. I say, foul. Zebodiah. The issue is that many of our people are Ndiokpa, Afro for Juakpa. You know, you see somebody, just watch. When, for example, you come in a marketplace now, or now, in our place. Now you put maybe a very big quantity of akara. Do you understand? You know, akara, small akara in a big plate. You start calling. You just come down from the car and put it on a table, and start telling people, please, come and take if you want. Come and take akara, okay? Just take. You know, let's try to pity your brother so that he can reach. He will not reach everybody in the market, but at least let it go far. Do you know one thing? Do you know what is okpa? Some people will come there, instead of taking one, they will try to take 10 or 20. If they go, they put it down. Now they come back to take another one. Whereas there are people that they are not even able to get one. Let me tell you, that is a level of enlightenment or disenlightenment. If it is white people, you do that thing. You see, civilized people, they will go, one person you know that is not eating that to be satisfied forever. It's just a jest. He will go there and pick one because he know that he's only one person and other people are plenty. He will consider other people and pick one and go his way. Another person will come and pick one and go his way. Before you know it, even it can reach up to more people than, but in our land, one person will go and take 20. If you go, he say, may I be wise man? No, he will go and put it, go and put it in a nylon bag or put it in and come back. No, I never take. This is what is happening to our people. Not that you see somebody that is you think that he's rich, but he still need even that 1,000 from politician. He will go and take it. He said, he think that is wisdom. There are things that we call wisdom in our intelligence in our land. It is the height of primitivity and foolishness. That is what is happening. It's not that they deceive people, it is out of what you had in mind right from start. Some people came into this struggle. Let me tell you, they have been masking themselves. That is why our leader, he said, if you come into this struggle with another mindset of rather than a restoration of Biafra, one thing or the other must reveal you. A time we come, there's something or you start misbehaving. It will come up. It must burst out one time or the other. It doesn't matter. Some people came into this struggle in order to, now, if we talk about Biafra, we gather people from there. Now we become politically relevant. That is the mindset of Uchemofo. From there now, when his brother is moving on, he tell his brother, oh boy, he's a lawyer. Oh boy, cool down. I know what I did do. Wait. From there now, when we gather, we become politically formidable, and we'll be approached by politicians, and politicians will, that's it. Now we start saying, no, from there we become relevant. Somebody that is not relevant before, that travel from Mozambique to London, all of a sudden he's so a very bright young man that they can, some people, many of our people know how to invest on some bright people. Do you understand that? They call it wisdom. Nah, I will not leave this man, Mazi Nnamdi, because he will take me to the future I want. You understand? So go on, my brother. Yes, go on, please.
Yes, I'm telling you, this our radio Biafra. This radio is really invested. What you just explained now, I mean, I'm satisfied and okay. And because he used to baffle me, because like as I talked about before, I whole Afghanistan, they fought for completely the Taliban. They fought for completely 20 years. Upon all the whole American intelligence, they even recruited some of the ordinary Afghanistan, put them into military. Still, after everything, they did not betray the Taliban. They handed all the whole equipment, the whole idea, everything. They handed it over to their people. Now they have won. But our people, just I don't. When Maz, I'm satisfied with your answer. Thank you very much.
Well, thank you. We must continue. Thank you very much. There will. We should understand that what is inside you is what propels you. Do you understand that? What is inside you is what propels you. Many of us that are hardcore, many people in this struggle that are hardcore, naturally they hate injustice. Naturally. Do you understand? Naturally, they hate injustice. They hate, dealing decisively with a helpless person. That is why when we hear this call, I say, okay, this is where we belong. There are people that are investing, they are investors. They are investors. Now, if I invest, I become a principal officer in Ipob. From there, I will be speaking on Radio Biafra and I will become popular. From there, I become a coordinator. Before you know it, one politician I might have opportunity in order to be contacted by one politician. Caller on direct line, can you hear me, please? Welcome to the program.
Good evening, Mazi Johnathan.
Welcome to the program. Caller on WhatsApp, please hold on. I'll come to you.
First of all, I'm very grateful for the answer you gave to the young man. Are you hearing me?
The whole world is hearing you, not only me. Please go on.
Thank you. God bless you. And again, I want to extend my humble greetings and gratitude to the head of Directorate of
leadership of Biafra.
Correct.
Go on.
Yeah, correct. The humility in the humility in the young man, the way he answered those old women from America. And again, I just want to tell Biafran that the vultures in IPO, they are rearing their ugly heads, and they have to be very, very careful. A man that goes through and Mr. Kanu set up a structure, and this structure must be obeyed. And again, not everything that glitters is good. Ndị sị na ha bụ ga-abụ atụrụ na-enweghị onye nche autopilot Anyu dikwa ebe the young man no ka m si ka ihe Biafrans because ije anyị na-eje bụ ije ndị mmụọ ọkwa ije ndị mmụọ ka a na-eje ka anya ha dịkwa ebe the young man nọ na ndị so-called American women no. Because I could remember when this one have daughters of the truth in those days, I used to listen to them. Okwa have one in Kuka Biafrans Malebe Hagebe. Okuchakwana Koham Nono, because Jonathan Iwe Koala in English.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay. Yeah.
Thank you very much. We must continue. I have a caller on WhatsApp. Please call on signal. I will come to you. Let me pick the caller on WhatsApp because he was there before you. Caller on WhatsApp, welcome to the program. Caller on WhatsApp, can you hear me? Caller on WhatsApp for the last time, can you hear me? My goodness me. They will call and leave calls. Oh, call on signal, please go on. Call on signal.
Yes, my brother. Good evening, Mazi Johnathan.
Welcome to the
are you hearing me? Or shall I remove my earpiece?
The whole world is hearing, is listening to you. Please go on. It's clear.
All right.
If
Thank
it's
you
not
very
clear,
much.
I will tell you remove it. Go on.
All right. Thank you, and I'm of the Netherlands. You know, the topic of your submission is, you know, about
ideological cohesion and consistency.
Yes, ideological cohesion and consistency. Now, to answer plainly, before the emergence of Mazi Kanu and Ipob, there was no, Biafrans had no ideology because we were beaten to stupor after the war, we were decimated, we were defeated. So our people went into what you call survival mode. Let us not make any mistake here. Our people went to survival mode, living hand to mouth, individualism of the moderate type of individualism. Because where we come from, at least in Igbo Biafra, we say Onyaga na nwanne. But we say that we began to leave our brother behind as long as we get our health off. The thing they dehumanized us by that war, the genocidal war, and so we before the war, for those who don't know, before the Biafrans were the first settlers in Africa. They were the pioneers in science and so forth. And imagine somebody that notoriety in his name, but before then he was a major in the army. He was a sprinter because we are go-getters. We can do and we try to achieve. We don't live in hoping for somebody to give us or to raise us. People do what they could do to get ahead. We are very competitive in business, in education, even on the.
Mazi, can I come in here? Can I come in here?
Please come.
Okay.
Please do.
There's something you said now, which I have been contemplating. You say all this lack of ideology is after the war because we are beaten, we are humiliated, we are defeated. Yes. Okay. But I still start, there is a way my mind is telling me, I say, no. It is not it is not after the war. It is since right from independence. What is our ideology as a people? Because if we have real ideology as a nation, from that part of the world. We are not Nigerians. Azikiwe wouldn't have negotiated what he did. People that had ideology, like Ahmad Bello, he negotiated something with the British and he got it. Now, the point you are making now about we being pesetas, yes, this is natural talent. Even till today, we are pesetas anywhere we are. We are go-getter. That is individual goals. Individual goals. You see anywhere you see a Biafran, he will be either the best or one of the best. It is a talent, natural talent. It is not an ideology. It is what has been inside us. What I mean, what our ideology means, what we use that thing that is inside us in order to focus on our national endpoint or what we want to get. You know,
Yes.
like the Fulanese, they have private agendas, yes, because they are human beings, but that their overall agenda, that their overall goal is more important to them. Do you understand me? But we ourselves, had it been we had even ideology even before the war, before God and man, we wouldn't have stopped that war. Some people would have continued, but because ideology is not something you saw. Look at Christianity. You cannot stop Christianity because it's an ideology. Even if you massacre people, it doesn't matter. Even if had it been we had our private ideology, it seems we just trusted Britain, carried ourselves out to Nigeria. Everything now instead of carrying ourselves, doing things our own way, our thing, now we are carrying a load called Nigeria, thinking that it is like that. We are going to make Nigeria to be a paradise. And the Fulani, Britain is laughing at us through the Fulani, but it is not what they created. So that is my own point. I don't know. Go on, please.
Yes, you're right, my brother. You're right, because due to the delusion of Nnamdi to make Nigeria a home, he convinced our people that we can make Nigeria work, and our people believed him because he is one of people. He is one. We cannot deny it. He was very influential.
Of course.
So he convinced a lot of people to work for Nigeria, to build up Nigeria, and our people swallowed it, hook, line, and sinker, and they are doing everything to build up Nigeria, while Ahmad Bello, even at the month of independence, was telling them that this land is our own, it's our property, so God has given it to us. So Ahmad Bello was telling them that an organization was doing it in the pre-independence and post-independence, while our people, in spite of the advances and the entities of people like Mbono Ejike and even General Madebo, was telling our people that we need to have a home, that this thing, we don't think it will work. But our political elites, they don't, and they are blind. So what to do? We must build on Biafra as our ideology. What Nnamdi Kanu is teaching us, what Nnamdi Kanu have taught us. We have to build on Biafra as on an ideology, so that nothing ever will knock us out of course. Nothing ever will make us to depend on some foreign people or foreign ideology to save us or to help us. And that having been said, we must develop collective memory, because when you have an ideology and a collective memory, that memory will drive you to achieve your what do you call it? And maintain, to help you to achieve and maintain your ideology, because of the memory will not be Mazi Johnathan's ideology, or Ifeanyi Chukwu's ideology, or Peter's ideology, or Paul's ideology. It will be Biafran ideology. And when we have a collective memory, remember, I had this I'm saying now, the deputy mayor of Jerusalem said it on Radio Biafra when he visited our studio in Jerusalem. He said, you must try a collective memory. that nobody will ever take it from you, that you will own it, you will hand it over and your grandkids, so that you will be a people, you will be one people that will be united by something, even if it be our misery and our plight in Nigeria. We will tell our people that this is what they've done to us. They committed genocide against us. They dehumanized us. They impoverished us, took all our money and gave us £20. And then up to then till now, the people, developing people, the people that do the most business, do international airport in their region, they don't have one good seaport in their region. We have to create our memory and our shared collective memory, and we have to put it down so that posterity will know it from father to son, from son to grandson, and it is unity, not just people in Biafra, so that we will know for and what we are living for or what we are dying for. I mean, my brother, thank you very much for this topic.
Thank you.
But our people must, yes, thank you. Let's leave this, but keep on going. You're doing well. Thank you.
Thank you, and remain blessed. We are all doing well. You know, okay, I have a caller on WhatsApp. Caller on WhatsApp, welcome to the program. Can you hear me?
Yeah, Dr. Johnathan. Good morning over here.
You have elevated me.
Good morning over here.
Welcome to the program.
My brother.
Go on.
Yeah, so may Okike bless you.
And you too.
Bless our leader. Bless all the presenter. And may God differentiate the chaff from the weed. The time has reached, so that we will see them. And God is doing it. He's doing marvelous work on us. I so much thank him for what he's doing. Mazi, Dr. Johnathan, it has one thing I have been thinking this thing for years. And we are using this thing because we don't have any ideology to start with. We, as a race, we have no ideology, and it's very, very dangerous. We don't have what we call our agenda. That even we will tell our children that our children will grow up with it. We don't have it. All we have in mind is to go and do trading, or to go to travel out to start doing one thing or the other. At the end, we still crash in that place we are. At the end, people will still decide how much we will sell our things in the market. People will still decide it for us. So we have no ideology. Do you know, before I used to call these Fulani people, I used to call them that these people don't know anything. They are not building. Do you know why these people are not building? They know that this generation are to do what? To fight and get this land for them. The next generation to come are the people to build. The next generation are the people of them to build. If they grab any land, that is why they are not building. Any money they are making, they are using it to buy weapons. They are using it to buy other indigenous people, because they know that they are not the right people to build. Because our people now before that is what these people are doing. These people are very highly intelligent, and we don't know that these people are very highly intelligent. From this radio Biafra, I start thinking much about these Fulani people. Start thinking a lot of things about them. I now know that these people know what they are doing. They really know what they are doing. When we see them, they will come out, you will call them foolish people. They didn't know anything. We don't know that what they are doing. They are like crazy. Crazy will take small, destroy all the whole place. That is what these people are doing. This generation are not for building. Next generation, when they now grab this land, God forbid, then that generation will start building, will start development. But these people are doing like that they don't know anything, using their cows, using their cow to grab what they want. Do you know, I'm asking myself another question again. Do you know this governor of Mazi Johnathan? Do you know that the Jukun, the Taraba, Jukun people and the Tifi are fighting for almost more than 100 years today.
Did you see
and that fight has not ended?
How
do you know that generals from Tuku are buying ammunition for them? Generals from Tifi are buying ammunition for them, and businessmen. Ask me why these generals, why as Tifi, as Fulani people are coming to their land, killing them, why this general cannot provide them that weapon that these two brothers, two people are using to fight themselves, that they provide to their people. But today, they cannot provide this ammunition to take wage Fulani. That ammunition lost. Because I grew up there. We know how they do it. But today, these people are coming into them and kill them and go. Where is those ammunition? To tell you that these people know what they are doing. And some are not to know about this thing. But he will come out every day and talk and go. Where is that ammunition that they used to give them? That is where I want to stop. God bless you, sir.
And you too. Thank you very much. If not for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, we are finished. We would have been a gunner. I'm telling you before God and man. You know, we were like people without sheep, without shepherd. Right from time, Azikiwe was convinced that in Nigeria all our problems are solved. That we shall carry Nigeria and make Nigeria become like heaven on earth. That is what, without knowing the type of people that you are being amalgamated with. Caller on direct line, can you hear me? Welcome to the program.
Good evening, sir.
Welcome to the program. Please raise your voice a bit.
Yes, I hope can you hear me, sir?
Yes, your voice is coming out. Go on.
Okay, sir. Good evening, Biafrans. Good evening, lovers of freedom. Good evening, once again, my love.
Mazi, are you still there? What happened? Is it that your airtime? I'm sorry, your airtime might have finished. I don't know. How's it? Okay. Let me please caller on WhatsApp. Hold on. Let me still take it. Caller on direct line. Can you hear me?
Hello, good evening.
Welcome to the pro. Oh, I was thinking it's the last person. Okay, go on.
How are you, sir?
Go on. Go on. I'm fine. I'm good. And you?
Good evening, sir.
Go on. Welcome to the program.
I'm good, sir. Okay. It's Adamic Christ from Biafra land.
No,
so,
welcome to the program.
There's something I want to discuss. Okay, sir. Biko nwere ezigbo ihe dị m mkpa m chọrọ discuss with you, and that's what discuss nya mụ na mgbachari ya ka ime ka GOS mara maka o tere that thing.
Okay. After the program.
I will put na air immediately.
Okay.
Yes, around what time? What time?
No, just be listening after the program, please. After the program.
Okay, sir, because since yesterday I've been disturbing your line around that 1 a.m. 1 p.m. yesterday.
Okay.
In the afternoon.
Call me after the program, please. There.
Okay, sir. Elohim bless you.
And you too. There. Caller on WhatsApp. Welcome to the program. Caller on WhatsApp. Thank you for holding on. Can you hear me?
I can hear you, Mazi Johnathan Chinedu, Kinsilos Ribo, calling from Morocco.
Welcome to the program.
My dear brother, all hail Biafra. All hail Biafra. Yes, we have already come to do what? To withstand with our own ideology that brought by Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. That is what we are now. My dear brother, a consistency, that's how you people are coming out and telling us, including how our DOS will reply to the people. You see, my dear brother, a country that we are inside before, there is no ideology, rather the own of their caliphate ideology from the top. They are imposed on us. A country that is said that is divided by the half Christian and Muslim. What these people will call our pastors and what the reverence, they are going to do what? Pray pray for the country. Pray on Monday, pray on Tuesday, pray on Wednesday, pray on Thursday. Ideology. And you are praying for the people that is more ahead with you. There is a word you use talk here. How the Islam from the Jewish. It's not far. Similarly, a Jewish man can speak Hebrew, he speak Arabic. That is how they call a strong ideology from them. See, my brother, I always thank Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Nnamdi Kanu did a great job. For we not to be like a sheepish human being on earth, looking into that sorrow, thinking that person there is that all Muhammad Buhari. The pictures and what these people are showing, I'm hitting my own ideology that my leader teach me. You understand? You see in that picture there, I'm wondering and thinking I myself is it Muhammad Buhari going to bury me? Or I the young youth that was 7 or 8 years before this man took power? My dear brother, we are already stand watching, moving how this, just how these people are moving, educating their young men. Those guys you see that they holding gun in the Zamfara, all of them studied Islamic school. They know how to read Quran. They know how to read it in a way and know what it means. But in our own, we call ourselves those governors. It's not ourselves. Those governors think that we are fool. The ideology of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, it will chase all these governors out, and they have already get their own available flight. So those people that are following, those 2,000 votes they are getting, is those like they will evacuate like in Afghanistan to America. I'm telling you the fact. But I thank God, those most of guys calling here now, like from Ejema, you know how we did it, and we know how we move. There is ideology. And a move, and a moment, and everything. That's how this Mazi Nnamdi Kanu bring us, and we are following. Whosoever think that we are not moving, we are moving because the ideology of Biafra and the children of indigenous people, it have already entered our blood to the extent that we can never give an inch in our land. My dear, may God bless you and bless all the radio presenter, because it's not easy. You people are doing a marvelous job. That we people in the next generation, we say no, there is people that come to fight for this struggle, and they really get it. We are heading, no single inch we move. When anyone that fall, we pick it up. Anyhow, these people shit in that sort of anywhere they shit, we here to stand from the knowledge. That is our own, and we are here to stand for it. God bless you. All hail Biafra.
Almost hail Biafra. Thank you. Remember blessed. Caller on WhatsApp. Just hold on. I think I was having a call, not a call, many calls from direct line. Let me see whether I can pick any. No. They have stopped. Caller on WhatsApp. Welcome to the program. Mazi, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Welcome to the program.
Mazi Johnathan, may God bless you.
And you too.
My name is Mr. Chukwudi. I'm calling all the way from the land. I'm from Oka province, Biafran land. I want to pray for our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu.
Please do.
For God Almighty to visit him and surrender him with angels of heaven, as he surrendered Daniel with angel in the lion's den, and they make lion powerless. I pray all those enemy around Nnamdi Kanu in the custody of the enemy, may God of heaven make them powerless so they cannot harm our leader. And I also pray very soon our leader will come out from there, more than even we think. In Jesus' mighty name I pray. Amen. Mazi Johnathan, I think I listened to your program this night from the beginning to the end. What you said is true. Before Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, we have nothing like ideology. Well, all I can say we have as ideology is buying and selling. Where we buy, we sell, we go to village, we become rich, richer than everybody in the village. That is our ideology. To become richest man in your village or in your town or your local government. That is our ideology. Everybody is buying, selling to become richest. You build mansions everywhere, you build comfort story everywhere. People you write limited, this is West African limited, Nigeria limited, just like that. There's no ideology we have. Just become rich, richer than everybody around you. That is our ideology. Until Mazi Nnamdi Kanu come and make us to know that that is not way to go. That is a wrong ideology, because if we have if you are a slave and you are acquiring all those things, all those things, your slave master is the owner of all those things, even you, that is acquiring all of them, because you cannot be greater than your master. Then Mazi Nnamdi Kanu begin to teach us what is called ideology. Open our eyes, open our brain, and fill us with wisdom. Then we know who we are, what we're supposed to do. And then we know what will be our goal. That without Biafra, we are nobody. Our generation will vanish on earth, and we have started vanishing already. Because after the war, those people that are supposed to bring people together and draw our ideology for us, they don't even know what is the ideology. All they know is their pocket, their stomach. They put their stomach first, and their personality at the back. So that is the problem. So I think what he said is 100% correct. And I also have another thing to say. Because if I'm watching through the news channel, this man this criminal called a Spring Court governor of Imo State. Since our leader was adopted from Kenya, I think he gained a grant to the extent that he feel that now comfortable that he have captured Imo State. Now he traveled to Anambra and operating in Anambra, which is this one called Andy Oba, who that visited Buhari 2 days ago to sign contract with Buhari, how he will kill the people of Anambra if he gave him the governor. So now he's operating with this criminal Supreme Court governor in Anambra State, campaigning that they are the one to rule Anambra. So well, after watching that, it make me not to sleep, because I don't know how they will impose another Supreme Court governor in Anambra to begin to kill us again. That means if Anambra and the Imo State is captured, we are finished. So what I want to say, if our leader, DOS, because I not call them our leader, because our leader is
the leadership. The leadership.
Yes.
We have our leader, we have the current leadership.
Yeah. Okay, if the leadership now can come out and begin to counter all those things in time, this campaign they are making, we begin at this time to attack them, and weaken them.
Let me tell you, there will be surprises, and our people should be rest assured that this election will not hold. Let us hold it like that. Continue, Mazi.
Okay, I believe you. And also, another thing I want to say, this man, okay, when you have answered us, what's the generation will not hold? Because that is where everybody is focusing now. Because if this generation hold, we are finished. So once you have given us assurance that the election will not hold, okay, you people we are following you people, we are waiting. Anything you people tell us to do, we will do that. But just when I see this man operating, I feel so bad. Yes, this is what I want to contribute.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Not only you, everybody used to. Seeing all these people, all these visionless, very selfish slaves in our land, is disgusting before God and man. It's not only you. That's why I cannot stand them. No, when I look at them, even on social media or on television, I know I cannot stand them. I cannot stand them. They are disgusting. I look at them as these are slaves that they want to convert all of us into slavery. The only thing is that they make money doing that. You know, they want to be slave masters, house niggers. Mazi, thank you very much. Thank you very much.
And God bless you. Thank you. God bless you.
And remain blessed too. God bless you too. Thank you. We must continue. We must continue. I think I have a caller on direct line. Caller on direct line. Can you hear me? No. The call has gone. I have a caller on WhatsApp. Caller on WhatsApp, can you hear me?
Yeah, Mazi Johnathan, from here.
Welcome to the program.
Mazi, honestly speaking, I've blessed God. We're going to give you more wisdom. Because before Mazi the Kanu, you don't have no any ideology. Only ideology I know is when somebody died, they will contribute 2,000. And you see somebody say, "Ma, pay 10 cartons, maybe we 20 cartons." Then when the person is sick, nobody will give the person 1 carton. And before that, they can even honest and Igbo, never even social cultural group, never even introduce mass, the other mass. I didn't even know how to put my age. I didn't even know that mass is Mr. in English. But the man Nnamdi Kanu now give us an ideology. What we need to
forgotten ideology, my brother. You know, this Mazi was first of all promoted by Mbono GK. That is why they call him Mazi Mbono GK.
Yeah.
And after that, everything go down. You know, we started chief doctor, prophet, reverend. Rubbish. Look at how glamorous Mazi is. Just Mazi. How beautiful it is, my brother. Go on, please.
And the same thing, how can somebody, the problem is, many people don't even listen to the radio, they are Biafra. Because if you listen to radio, Biafra, at least you will know your left and right. You know your left and right. See, nobody that talking about a mother prayer 2 years. We listen to Mazi and Kanu, listen to Pastor Poponso. The same religion people are practicing in Nigeria are the same mistake that Turkey did. And the same mistake that Nigeria is doing today. And yet they say you are smarter than the Fulani. And now, all the prophets in Nigeria, everybody that see God face to face, all of them gone mute now. When our leader release now, all of them will begin to bring in their fake prophecy. Yeah, I say our leader will release, but now, nobody is seeing vision now. Fulani, small, conquering everybody. Like you said, indigenous people all over the world, they are slaves with their land. It's true. In America, yeah, even Native Americans, they even see them. They are few numbers. And the same thing as happening in our land. Thank God for Mazi and Kanu. Now at least 85% of Biafra are now investing home.
Mazi, you know that indigenous people of America, they were almost some tribes were completely wiped away by the Marauding Europeans that are there now as good people, God fearing. You see, and their children are not even casting out ancestral spirits that their ancestors were evil by killing indigenous people. But we ourselves, that our ancestors never killed anybody. We are deceived into casting out ancestral spirits. I cast you out. Oh, the height of stupidity in our land, honestly.
Mazi, honestly speaking, the way Nigerian pastors will be bringing people out, say pray for to get visa. That's why I know that these people are fake. That country are praying to get visa. Is it not human being like you that build that country? In America, yeah, pastor do after church we go to his work and clock in. Even for that, yeah, do clock in. But these people say follow our people in that religion. They don't see the danger. Killing every day. If some people tell you in the year Biafra no call Bago. But I used to ask them, this house you are building, where Fulani conquer you now? Are you going to enter that house? Or God now do again the scenario of Afghanistan? Now play. But the MPs, they say, my country Nigeria, we must build my country Nigeria. Our leader tell you that Nigeria is not your father. Before your father, what is the country your father is? Before you were born, what is the country your father is? But MPs didn't see that one. But MPs should know that Afghanistan, they have airlines there too. But everybody leave it and run. There's one Afghanistan Minister of Information in Afghanistan. He's one selling this is now a mail boss in Germany. A minister in Afghanistan. This is what will happen to all these saboteur governors that don't even know the meaning to protect their own children. Nah, I never see. In abroad, yeah. People are working to make a good name. But these people are working to afford the whole money and come and pack it here. And those money are packing in abroad here. I need to ask those governors, or those senators, do they think that the Western world, they will keep that money in the fridge without giving their children? That's why their children, 22 years old there, have already established life. But this is what they say, you do fast. There's one article I see in Facebook this morning. The guy said the mother used to go to church 4 days in a week in Nigeria until he invited the mother to UK. After holiday, the mother spent 2 months in UK. Now go back home. The pastor now said the mother is not coming to church every day since he travel. You must say no. Then in the abroad they went for. They only go to church on Sunday. And things are going well for them. But yeah, I'm going to church every day. 4 days, things are not going well. Therefore, she's not going to church every 4 days in a week. And the guy said it now. The mother is happy. But they have conditioned us, conditioned people. Nobody see the danger in the land right now. See the way the people are near are displaying the bike in the forest. And yet, everybody is looking for fault and no fault. Mazi, thank you. Continue doing what you are doing. I don't miss your program at all. Thank you.
Remain blessed. Caller on Signal. Thank you for holding on. Your name and where you're calling from. Caller on Signal. Can you hear me?
My name. I'm calling from Oduduwa.
Welcome to the program.
I'm very, very happy for all the work that you are doing. I'm always watching what you are doing, but the Holy God will bless you. And the blessed Mazi Johnathan. So my purpose of calling right now, there is something I want to tell you personally. Please. There is something that I see on Facebook concerning
something you see on Facebook. Hello? Yes.
Then
Mazi, something you see on Facebook. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
I say, please wait. Please hold on. Are you using earpiece, please? If you are using earpiece, you remove it.
No, it's inside. That is why. Not earpiece.
Okay. The thing is cracking. But please don't bring what you see on Facebook to start discussing it vividly here. Please, you can go there and treat it. You understand? It will be better.
Okay, you please. Okay. Please. This our Biafra. I'm here in Oduduwa land calling Biafra, and everybody praying for DOS, praying for everybody that is working to see that Biafra comes, so that everybody will enjoy our nation. Please, mighty God in heaven. We don't want to see the kind of always in Facebook. Please help us. We need.
Let me say it again. I don't know whether you started using Facebook yesterday. the way you are so excited about Facebook publishing. Let me tell you one thing. Yeah. I can be in the comfort of my room, enjoying myself and bring out something. Facebook is social media. They call it social. It's for both the good, the bad, and the ugly. Do you understand me? So everything is there. I say everything is there. So it depends on what you want to see. So we don't discuss something you go and see on Facebook and you bring it here, please. Facebook have been existing since how long? It is helpful. Yes. But also there are some you understand? Just like what's up. I can be in my house and just release what's up. This and that. I will release something that will be troubling you. And I will be sleeping. You don't know that it is me, for example. Is somebody that just formulated that thing out of his own and put it in a way it will go viral all over the world. We are in a world of technology. There is benefits and demerits about this technology. So we should be using the benefits, please. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Thank you and remain blessed. Caller on WhatsApp, Mazi Chuku, I think you're going to be the last caller, please, in this program. Can you hear me, Mazi?
Hello.
Yes, Mazi Chuku. It's been a long time. Can you hear me?
There's no problem.
Okay, Ekeledri Chuku Okabiaman. Welcome to the program. Go on.
Okay. Thank you very much. I greet you once more, Mazi Johnathan. I greet my leader, our leader, Mazi Kanu, for a time like this. I greet those Biafrans who understand the meaning of truth, because the Bible said, "You shall know the truth, and the truth shall set you free." That is the word of God. One thing is this: black people has a serious problem. And that problem started from Nigeria. And inside that Nigeria, it started from Igbo land. That's a problem. I wonder, by this time of Nigeria, somebody in Igbo land is still talking of Nigeria. That is a very big question. This time around, when Fulani have surrendered everywhere in Nigeria, instead of talking about how the referendum will be done, the only solution remains in Nigeria. But Igbo man, because of money, is talking of Nigeria. You see what happened in Imo State. Hope Uzodinma, Hope Uzonyosi in Imo State. You see Ohaneze Ndibo, the same Imo State. Our mama. You see this thing Fulani did in Imo State. If we still have people in Igbo land
They must to stand and fight to recover that place. Because that Imo State and what Fulani has planted is a very big damage to Igbo land. It's very, very sorry that some people we heard what our leader has been preaching for many years. And that person will call himself IPOB. And later, he will go back and collect money to insult himself in a time like this. That is to say that the black people, they have evil in their mind. Our leader have said this thing time without number. The white people think about 20, 30 years coming. They plan ahead, waiting for the result, for the good result. But if you come to Nigeria, if you come to Igbo land, they have plan. What they need is money. Kobo, kobo. Just to chop today and die tomorrow. Before, I was thinking that we have people in Igbo land. Until this time around. I watch out during the time of Azikiwe, Awolowo, 1960. What has happened that time? And what is even happening today? White people, when something is wrong, our leader said, when white people build a bridge, and it happened that this bridge collapsed, white people will come together and reason and find out what is wrong, what happened that caused the breakdown of the bridge. They will bring their sense together. They will find a fault. They will bring it and they will sort it. And they bring the bridge back. And the bridge will start for a long time. But in Nigeria, it's not like that. What Nigeria needs, election. Even they can do election today. They start today talking about another 4 years election. Forgetting that right from 1960 to today, nothing has happened. Everything has gone from up to down, upside down. What Nigeria needs is election. They don't need how to build a human being. Instead, they are talking of cows. Cows, see senators, cow. See governors, everybody in a cow. I wonder, if not Nnamdi Kanu, what is going to be the problem, the trouble waiting for anybody from the south? What is going to be their end? Because they don't have anything at all. All they are waiting now. This Anduba or Ifeanyi Oba, whatever Oba it means. These people, when they are suffering in the hands of Fulanis, our leader continue to defend them, like all Joseph Carlo and the rest of them. But when they come out, they will show their colors. It is a pity that we find ourselves in a place like that. But I have to encourage our people, because what is coming is so huge that everybody must try to have patience. If you don't have patience, you fall by the wayside. You have to work. People are fighting 30 years, over 30 years, and they get their freedom. It's not when you do maybe 5 years, 10 years, or 15 years, maybe I don't know. You feel that you lose hope, and all you have done is wasting of the whole time. I encourage our people to stand firm, no matter if it take even 1 million years. Nigeria can never stand anymore. Everybody has know it. Let me use this opportunity to greet this Pan-Africa TV, this David Masanga. This latest information he give out is very powerful. That man have give everything. That man is just like our leader. He's not after money. He's saying the truth. So I greet that man. God, we help this man to continue talking about Biafra, to continue working for IPOB, because he's doing a marvelous job.
Thank you, Mazi.
The last time our leader discussed with Pan Africa TV, you see so many information come out from that tape. So many.
Thank you, Mazi.
That is why when I heard about Uhuru Kenyatta, what he played, I was very surprised, because they discussed, even connected with Uhuru Kenyatta, that he will help to liberate Africa from the bondage of one people. But finally, Uhuru Kenyatta disappointed himself. No problem. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Almost Biafra. Thank you very much. I think I said you'll be the last caller, but caller on WhatsApp, please. I am allowing you 2 minutes. No, you are not connecting. You are not connecting. Connecting. No. This is where I'm going to put off the phone, switch off the phone. We must continue in what we know best. You know, what saved the present Jews? You are here in Israel today. Many of our people travel to Israel to live a good life. Do you know what saved them from complete annihilation? It is their ideology. Preserved, consistent ideology. That is what saved them. That is what saved them from total annihilation. Because Israel, you are seeing today, they are the people that suffer most, stayed for a long time without a country, and after, in the history of humanity, and at long last, they'll restore that country. No people have done it. Do you know why? Their ideology. They preserve it. They kept it. That is their religion. You know, ideology is your religion. That is why, you know, our leader keep on saying, if you are here in IPOB, you never take Biafra as your religion, you are deceiving yourself. That is why, you know, some people, they will tell you, oh, my daddy Jew, my church, you say, fighting for Biafra is evil. And, you know, I laugh, say you are not ready. Do you know the Jews, anywhere they are as a community, they keep on gathering in their sometimes secret synagogue. Even it might be in somebody's house. Every Saturday they go there secretly. Do you see how they preserve something good, something genuine? People don't understand. No matter the onslaught of the Roman Empire, that hijacked their religion. Because had it been, let me tell you, this Christianity, you are on now. You are quoting Bible, this and that. You profited from the onslaught of Roman Empire using Christianity. They hijacked Christianity. Do you know that the Jews, they don't want to even, they didn't want to release Christianity to, I mean, the religion to other people. That is why if it is genuinely, had it been, it is left for Peter, Apostle Peter and co. There will be, Christianity will be practiced as Judaism. Hidden. Because genuine, something good, you don't advertise something good. It's something bad that you impose on others. Because you know it is bad, you want to use it. The Jews, they never conquer people. You are using their religion, Jewish religion, to impose it on others. Because they know, they say it is our God, that is our inheritance. We are God's special people, so we don't want to share it with any other person. They hide it. It is Paul that is partly a Gentile that came and worked with the Romans, and they publicize his work. It will be a story for another day, please. I thank each and every one of you. Our leader has renewed or restored our original ideology, which is the restoration of Biafra. We have no other portion anywhere. The British, they tried, they imposed an ideology that is alien to our fathers, like Azikiwe, and they fell. Why did they fail? Because of their personal interest. They never looked mostly on the interests of people. I continue saying this. It doesn't matter how you argue. That is the reality. Because had it been he looked seriously, he thought profoundly about the situation of the people. Maybe in the next 10, 20, 50 years' time, he would have taken another step instead of the step he took. Look at what they call ideological consistency in Ahmad Bello and Tafawa Balewa. They work together. It is Ahmad Bello that's supposed to be even the premier. But Tafawa Balewa, he allowed Tafawa Balewa to do it. Because he don't want to be the Salduana and also the premier of Nigeria. They did wonderfully. They combined together. I say we should be learning from this Fulani. They combine together with themselves. Whenever they have access to the national Nigeria, so-called Nigeria treasury, they use it for their own private agenda as a people. Look at Goodluck Jonathan. What did he do when he entered power? Just let us. He used the whole 6 years trying to appease the Fulani. He built Almajiri school. Go to Tueke, nothing. nothing. So that is the ideology and lack of it. Because we are just like, since the Europeans entered our land, we lost anything about our ideology. Religiously, we are broken. They made us not only to take their own religion, but to turn against our own religion, our own culture. I don't know. Some people don't understand how profound this thing is. You understand? The Yorubas, they accepted Christianity and Islam, but they never turned against their own tradition. Listen, that is the difference. They never turned against their own. They accepted foreign religion, but they are maintaining their traditional way of life, their traditional religion and culture. It doesn't matter whether a Yoruba man is a Muslim or a Christian. They have their Shango as their deity. They are doing their traditional thing. It doesn't matter. If you want to let him come to the altar and call down fire. Secretly, they are doing their traditional thing. That is Yoruba for you. But what is evil in our land is we accepted foreign system, foreign religion. Not only that, It's not that we preserve our own. No. We turned against our own and say it is evil. Anywhere we see our own thing, we scatter it, say it's evil. That is where the British know that these people, they are manipulable. That we are ideologically nothing. You understand? That is why even one of the reasons they turn against us, they know that we are flavorful before God and man. When you look at it, that we are not strong, they broke our backbone and they made us into turning our own thing to evil. We started fighting against anything. You see, even Chukwu Okeabiama we call. If not now, people have been enlightened. Still, many people, you call Chukwu Okeabiama, Chukwu Oke, hey, you are calling a Harrison. You say they are against it. Anything our culture, they are against it. And you start looking at these people and say, look, where would we have been if not for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? You know, the restoration of Biafra starts with our own restoration of our own minds and souls, because we are lost. We are wandering like sheep without shepherd. Everybody, where they go? I don't know. Make we just they go. The ideology is go make money and build a house. And how can this only solve our problem? It will, as a people, it will make others take advantage of us, because they know that, each person loves money. We like money. Everybody loves money. But each person's, our ideology is make your individual money, wealth. Where are we going? Nobody knows. That is why. That is why the police, so-called super cop, Abakari, he plundered our people. In the name of doing business. A businessman, they are using him, they killed, fighting, they hire him, they use his group to kill their own and take over what they have. You know, rubbish, because we are just wandering like sheep without shepherd. That is why anytime you rise up in the morning, pray for our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. He will be out. Forget about the shenanigans, he will be out. And for elections in our land, be rest assured there will be no election. We don't want to talk a lot about it, but be rest assured there will be surprises. Do you trust IPOB? Do you trust Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? Do you trust IPOB? If you trust IPOB, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, follow the leadership. That's it. Thank you for listening. Tomorrow is another day. Chukwu Okeabiama, we guide and protect, continue guiding and protecting our leader. There is no cause for alarm. And as I said before, I received a report that Abba and Omuahia FM stations, they will be on at least tomorrow, from tomorrow. Remain blessed. And with all the love in my heart, you know, sometimes we speak, just like our leader used to say, we are not quarreling with anybody. We are speaking because of the love we have for ourselves, our people. Because we want to change. Because we want to remove ourselves from the subjugation. You know, we are in a total mess. So when we talk, do not take it as we are abusing. No, please. It is love. We love our people. We love ourselves before God and man. You know, it pains a lot when cattle headers are controlling us. And we think it's normal. We want to raise that consciousness in ourselves to take the challenge and say, no, things are not normal. Let us do something correctly. That is why we talk and do the way we talk, and nothing more. Biafra will be restored. And Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will be released unconditionally, because he is not supposed to be there. He did nothing wrong. From